Hey y'all, check this out. Diving right into the charts, Technical Tuesdays, looking at technical analysis in crypto. Let's get it. Sitting here looking at Bitcoin, you see Bitcoin respected our counter trend line. As you know, last Technical Tuesday, last week, all we did was put trend lines on the entire video. I know you guys were burnt out by that, but you can see how it played out here. Looking at the daily time frame, doesn't really look like that counter trend line is holding true. But when we go to the 4-hour time frame, which is preferably if you're just getting into technical analysis, that's the time frame. The more candles, the more noise you add to these charts, it can get kind of crazy. So 4-hour time frame, you see the counter trend line, we got at least 3 touches on that trend line. It broke through. So as you see right here, it did break through, came up and was really respecting that counter trend line, and now we are falling down. So just looking at Bitcoin here, and we see here on Fear Greed, extreme fear in the markets, right? People are freaking out, and I got that meter going down to about 5 to 8 pretty soon. We'll see how it goes, but we see here that it made a new low, and right here is this kind of key level that I'm looking at. So this will kind of dictate, as I have marked here, this will dictate if we go lower. If we break this range anywhere from 20,000 to clearing, if we cleared 19.7, then the next stop is 17 again. That's just what we're seeing here, looking at in our analysis here, Clockwise Crypto. If we break 19.7 in this range, if we make a new low, and this is what we're referring to, a new low. Right here is what we're referring to. If we make a new low past this point, and it doesn't double bottom, which we're anticipating a new low, past that point, the next stop is 17. The next stop is that range between 18 and 17.6. So that's what we're looking at Bitcoin. That's our analysis. Do we think it will go lower? Yes, because of fundamental factors that are happening in the market, which is what we're using to kind of indicate, what we believe is an idea to happen within these charts and within the price action being given to us. That's what we have with Bitcoin. 2 scenarios, and I'll lay this out so you guys can see. The scenario that we have is break here. We're gonna break this, maybe pull back and head down. Now, the only other scenario that could happen, in our opinion, is we double bottom, and for some reason something happens, because we even had the bullish news yesterday, and that didn't really impact anything with the SEC pretty much. SEC chairman saying Bitcoin's a commodity. You thought that'd be good news for crypto, but really it just does not matter right now. So we could have a level of support and then make a way up, but we don't see that happening. But that is a possibility, of course. But as it stands right now, this is kind of what it looks like for us to continue down and to make new lows. It's really an easy setup here, and to be honest with you, I have us clearing based off of this pullback, and I'm gonna clear this chart real quick. I don't really want to clear it no, I'm not gonna clear it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out the fibs and kind of just pull out our target. Our next target, if we clear 17.6, the next target that we have is 16.1. So if we break 17.6, next target 16.1, and even further than that, you're looking at probably around 15 even as a target too. Just for pure speculative purposes, but there's really nothing to the left. If we pull back and we go to the monthly time frame, you look to the left, there's nothing there. To be honest with you, there's nothing. So this is the monthly time frame. There's nothing there until 13.8. That's the next level of support. So as we clear this, I think we're going to clear 17. The next level of support is 14.8. But we see our we see our targets, not necessarily take profits unless you're shorting the markets, but that's kind of what we see here. And we try to keep the charts as clean as possible. I'm sorry guys, you see all these lines. It's not typical, but I just wanted to leave these levels here from before so you guys can understand what we're looking at and what we see in the market. So that's kind of what we're looking at, the 2 zones. This is the top zone's not relevant anymore, but these 2 bottom levels are crucial. We're nearing that fast, actually. So we'll see what happens. Let's go into Ethereum, not wasting any more time. Go into Ethereum daily time frame. We see the same thing. Our counter trend line was respected and broke through. Now it's gonna, we have these levels to make new lows. Are we gonna break? We already broke this level right here. This is already broken. So next level to break, same thing that we're looking at Bitcoin. The next level to kind of verify that we're heading down is 1,061. So we break that level, it's game over, all the way back down to 800. Hopefully hitting our target here, all the way down to the bottom at around $800 even is what we were calling, but nothing else happened. So it already broke. Next target here is 1,061 on Ethereum. So if you are shorting, that looks promising, but nothing's guaranteed. And don't take our advice either, because we have no idea what we're talking about. So that's what we see here. Looking at Ethereum, pretty much the same thing. If you kind of compare Bitcoin to Ethereum, it's pretty much the same thing. So you can see the power Bitcoin has on, pretty much following Bitcoin. You're following all other high value altcoins in the market. So pretty much the same scenario there. Looking at Cardano, Cardano is actually looking pretty smooth when it comes to price action, which is rare. But Cardano doing the same thing, falling off a cliff, broke the low already, broke this low right here, broke our trend line, our counter trend line, broke this low right here. The next stop for Cardano is this level right here, sitting at 45 cents. So Cardano 45 cents, 2 cents off on the 4-hour time frame. Not too much going on, but next stop is 40 cents, preferably making a new low all the way down to 40 cents. Pretty much the same thing. We're singing the same song when we talk about this price action here, and zooming out, looking at the other time frames, the next level of support major is 40 cents. After that, 17 cents. So to see a 17-cent Cardano is insane. So that's something we are paying attention to. But still, like I said, the technicals and what's going on is pretty simple right now. Nothing crazy, but really just responding to price action. That's what we're doing here. And when we go over these technicals, that's why we try to keep it as simple as possible. You don't see many banners, scanners, and all that nonsense on the chart. Keep it simple, and we keep moving forward. Next up is Ripple. Ripple is sitting at 34 cents. Now, it did cross our counter trend line. It already broke. It broke its low way up here. It already broke that, so we knew it was coming down. The next step is a level of resistance. A level of support is right here, but it's not really major. The next level, to be honest with you, I would pull this down here and look at this as a level of support. You can consider this, but it's so close already. It's not like, it's a big break. I don't understand people talking about big XRP moves right now. It doesn't seem appropriate given the market conditions. But looking here, level of support here, we have about 32 cents, a little bit under 32, but we can say 32 is a level of support. After that, we could actually look a little bit lower to make a new low, which everything should make a new low. If Bitcoin makes a new low, everything else should make a new low, which will be 28 cents. 28 cents will be our target, accumulation target for XRP. That's really, for us, that's what we're doing. We're kind of waiting for a 20 cents range for XRP to really start diving in. And if we zoom out and look at the next level of resistance, or support, after that, I would say it's about right. About 20 cents, 22 cents would be our all-time target. We've been saying that for weeks with XRP, preferably. Would it do 100% retracement and go back to 10 cents? I don't think so. Anything's possible in these bear markets, but I don't think so. I would say a healthy retracement is 22 cents. So our accumulation zone would honestly be anything between 20 and 29 cents. Us personally, and what we're doing, you can see our get smaller and smaller as we continue to look at these charts, but that's kind of what we're looking at with XRP. We see the counter trend line was broken, already broke up top, pulling back. First stop, hopefully, is 31 cents. Next stop is 28 cents, and that's all contingent upon Bitcoin breaking these two levels. Bitcoin breaks these two levels. Those are the bases that we're expecting, from price action standpoint for these major altcoins to do. Ethereum, Cardano, XRP. We're expecting them to go to these levels. If we break these levels, that's what we expect on the other side. So take a good look at this. If you guys got any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to break down. If you have any other altcoins you want us to do some charts on, these altcoins are pretty smooth right now. So they're respecting trend lines, not all over the place. They're moving pretty smooth, especially because we know we're in a bear market. That helps. So people are gonna try to find the bottom. We don't necessarily want to find the bottom. We just want to get dollar cost average and get some good accumulation zones because we're in this long term. So when you have that long term mindset, I would say a 3 year, I would say a 1 to 3 year mindset, at least over 12 months for most of you guys for tax purposes. But if you have that long-term mindset, you don't get caught in, I want to wait to find the bottom. You don't really need to. You can take advantage of it all if you're dollar cost averaging. So hope you guys got some value out of this video. Take a look at these charts. We try to keep them clean for you. We'll leave this up for next time. And if we go over the markets, anything happens this week, we're going to hop back on here and dive into the charts. But I hope you got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.